Folks, today the Electoral College members meet in their respective state capitals to ratify the election results as required by the U.S. Constitution. But unlike past elections, people around the country are hoping to change enough electors' votes to overturn the results. This online video message to electors was taped by a group of celebrities.
Republican members of the Electoral College, this message is for you.
The Electoral College was created specifically to prevent an unfit candidate from becoming president.
What is evident is that Donald Trump lacks more than the qualifications to be president.
Again, folks, 538 folks will cast their ballots in various states. Some folks have received death threats. Some are getting anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 emails a day, phone calls in the middle of the night as well. Back to our panel. Look, the Constitution allows for this. Also, Alexander Hamilton wrote in the Federalist Papers the reason for the Electoral College. We know its roots when it comes to slavery, but he also said the Electoral College was meant to guard against foreign governments interfering with U.S. elections. Jason.
That's not going to change anyone's vote. This is the most obnoxious, pretentious, like
Would
this.
you like to see it happen?
I wouldn't like to see it happen. I wouldn't, and here is why. Because as dangerous as I think Donald Trump is, if they change the rules after the fact. Now look, if the electors really wanted to do something interesting, they would say, how about this? Here's our compromise. We'll vote in Mike Pence or Paul Ryan. And then watch the Republicans eat themselves alive at the possibility of getting Paul Ryan into the White House.
But actually, the way the Constitution works, Scott, that is if he does not get 270, the top 3 vote getters are the ones who are the finalists when it goes to the U.S. House of Representatives. And so that's actually allowed. I mean, this is, when we say changing the rules, this is within the rule of law in the Constitution, Scott.
Here's the thing. You just got to turn 36 or 37 of them. I don't think it's going to happen. And then that would send it to the House of Representatives. But remember, these electors would have to vote principal, and many would be facing fines and even other state charges. When I was head of the D.C. Democratic Party,
sure, some party actually
pay
those fines.
It may be, but they're not that principled to do that, I don't think. At least not 37 of them.
The thing is, the electors are selected by the state parties. And, you're a former chair of a state party, vice chair of a state party. We're selecting the folks that are the hard folks that we know can't be moved. And so,
But hold on. But you actually had a Texas elector who was a Republican who said, I simply cannot vote for Donald Trump on principle.
And you have other electors, but you're not going to get anywhere near the 30+ that you need to.
But he's not going to get 306. I think on principle, he's going to get less. They'll probably put it like 299 just to show how much not only the majority of the country does not want him, but how absolutely unfit and dangerous he is to the sovereignty of this nation. He's not going to get the 306.
If he gets less than 306 votes, I think that it really does raise questions about is the integrity and the vitality of the Electoral College. And with Hillary having 3 million more votes than Trump did, and with what happened with Al Gore, we're seeing what the weaknesses are. Now, there's got to be some balance, in my opinion. We have small states and big states, so I don't think that small states should be totally disenfranchised. If you said only the popular vote, small states would be at some level.
The Electoral College.
Yes, but perhaps they should get 1 extra and not 2 extra, or something that really kind of modulates it, or that you have something that's proportional, that some states do, so that you get the congressional district and not the entire. But you rigged. You rigged.
I'm not the next fight, real quick. The next fight should be for us. Is at the state level, some of these electors by statute are required to vote by the majority, whoever wins the majority.
Only in 26 states.
26 states, but that would free up 26, and you only need 37 to change the outcome of the election.
I just think it's fascinating that this has become an actual topic of conversation. Like, people are really immersed in this, and I think it's good
for those who skip civics.
Not only skip civics, but those who never received civics to begin with. It wasn't even an option, right? So there are a lot of people who are engaged in this conversation, and I think it's really a good thing for the democracy. Do I think that we're going to have enough electors change their vote? No, I don't think we are going to. It'll be interesting to see how, the one person in Texas does vote.
Kickstart your day at 7 and get the news you need from the perspective you want. NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Every weekday morning at 7 on TV1.